Hey, how's it going, my coffee friends? Hey guys, I'm super excited to show this to you, and I think I might be one of the first people to have this on YouTube. So I'm really excited. Y'all, basically, Gevi reached out to me and let me know they have a new espresso machine and asked me if I wanted to go ahead and do a review. Now, full disclosure, no money has exchanged hands. I've used Gevi before, and I've actually done reviews for them before, and they're an awesome company. So I definitely said yes, but no money's exchanged hands. They don't get to see this before y'all do. Every opinion is my own opinion, but let's go ahead. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the unboxing, and then we'll go ahead and put this in the coffee corner and get it fired up. So, y'all, this came right from the factory. So I'm super excited. I had to wait a really long time for this to come. It's packaged extremely well. Y'all, this is a metal build. The outside is all metal. The drip tray's metal. Even the bottom is metal. I have actually just been like blown away when I was pulling this apart and taking a look at it. The build quality is just stellar. There's just no other way to say it. I think this thing looks so cool. It's super shiny, looks very modern, very sleek. It has basically a lot of the bells and whistles. This is going to be a really cool thing. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you right now, and I will say it again later on, I don't know the price point for this. I like finding things at a big bargain, and really, Gevi is a great company at showing a lot of value and getting stuff out there that's just going to really be something that's affordable. So I don't know what exactly the price point's going to be, but y'all, this is really cool. As you could see the bottom of the shower head. I was taking a look, and inside the group head, it looks like it is an all metal construction. It's got this wonderful water tank. Please definitely remember to take out your stopper. And then sometimes you also need to prime it just a little bit when you put in the water by lifting the tank up and lifting it back down. So that's just something to think about. But y'all, look at that side profile. It's super modern. I love the tactile feel of the lever itself for the steam. This is capable of doing hot water and steam. It has a lot of accessories. You have a metal tamper right from the get-go, so it's a real good tamper. Of course, I use a calibrated tamper. You could use your own, but if you were given this as a gift, it's just nice to know that everything is right there. You have a cleaning tool for the Steam One. The Steam One, I'm going to go ahead and show you, is a 3-hole tip steam wand. And again, it can be taken off. You can replace it, but you're not going to need to. I mean, it's just awesome right from the get-go. So I am super impressed with that. It's on a ball joint, so it's got 360 rotation. And then, of course, here's the star of the show, the Portafilter. Portafilter is very well built, feels like a tank. I love the fact that this is a 58 millimeter system. If you're like me and you have a lot of espresso gear, it's definitely going to be worth it, y'all, to be able to have that. Of course, you got a little bit of a coffee scoop, and let's get right into it. Let's get into the coffee corner. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Tony, and you're watching Faith and Coffee Bean. Y'all, I'm so excited about showing you this brand new Gevi ECMN0. So, or ECMN0, whatever you like. Y'all, I am a complete espresso geek and nerd. If you are into coffee, if you're into espresso machines, pour-overs, anything coffee, I am a former barista from college. I'm in my mid-40s. It's 20 plus years later. A year ago, my wife told me to buy a espresso machine. I bought a DeLonghi ECM, and it just completely got me back into espresso. And I'm so excited, y'all. My channel, Faith and Coffee Bean, actually got asked to be one of the first people to review this machine. So this machine is just really awesome. I'm super grateful to Gevi for sending this out to me. They sent this out to me for review. I'm going to make sure to let you know. And I'm telling you right now, I think I'm one of the first to get this machine. So I'm super excited. This came straight from the factory. So this is really cool. I can't wait to show it to you. So what really is something really neat about this machine is it is a 58 millimeter group head. And typically that's the size, I'm going to go ahead and clear this right now. That's the size of what a lot of folks would call a commercial size. So most high-end machines that you would find, I want to show you the puck here that this just made. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The most machines in a cafe are going to be about 58 millimeter. Now, do you have to have a 58 millimeter machine? No. The Breville makes a wonderful 54. DeLonghi, the one I just mentioned to you, that's a 51. Y'all, there is some really cool machines out there, but 58 tends to be the standard if you want to use gizmos and gadgets. If you're a person like me that loves all the different gear and accessories, that's going to be the one to have. The other thing that makes this special is that it has a overpressure valve and a 3-way solenoid. So what that means is when I went ahead and pulled the puck out of here, you can see it was nice and dry. So it actually pulls the moisture, pulls the water out of the espresso so that you don't have drips, and it also just makes a better experience. It's really cool, guys. So this machine is just awesome. First off, let me tell you right now, the build is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and put some pictures up of what this thing looks like at three, like from different perspectives, just because this is an amazing machine. If you go ahead and see here, it's made of metal. Metal on the outside, metal down here, drip trays metal, the back part's metal. Even the bottom is metal. And that might sound crazy that I'm excited about that, but y'all, you guys would be surprised. I have got machines before where maybe the front face was metal, but then the bottom part was not, like the interior was still plastic. So this is really cool. The build quality on this is just, it's stellar, y'all. It's super cool. So 58 millimeter, they use a 3-tab design. So the other really cool thing, let me just show you right now, that I love about this is the fact that you could use third-party portafilters. So here is a 58 millimeter portafilter. This is a 3-eared, and let's say I want to go ahead and use a Big Daddy basket. I could go ahead and put a 20-gram basket on here, and I could go ahead and put it in and use my own bottomless portafilter. Later on, I'm going to show you me using the bottomless portafilter so you can see what that's like. But that is just awesome. I mean, it really is a thing. The fact that you can use all those different accessories and you're going to be able to do all that is just amazing. So out of the box, you get this portafilter. And I'm going to tell you, I really dig it. The ergonomics are amazing. So there's a little divot for your thumb. I love the way it feels in the hand. I feel like this thing is like if Apple designed an espresso machine. That's how it feels. This is very high quality. Let me go ahead and turn that back on. It's going in eco mode after a certain amount of time. There is a rubber foot here, so if you want to go ahead and put that direct onto your surface, you can. You're not going to damage anything. It's built very well. I'm pretty sure this is stainless steel double. This is just awesome, y'all. So we'll go ahead and pull our first shot in just a few minutes. But what I'm going to do is just kind of tell you. So this unit is also a thermal block unit. So why that kind of matters is this. You're going to get instant, hot, good stuff right from the get-go. It's PID controlled. You could actually put your temperature up to, I want to say 204 Fahrenheit. You could fully adjust the temperature here. Right now it's set at 201 or 202 out of the box, okay? You have complete volumetrics, and it is programmable. Now, if you are like me, I tend to pull manual on most of my machines. The way I do that, it doesn't have a manual button, but let me kind of tell you, I go for number 2, and then when I measure out the water ratio that I want, I go ahead and just press it again, and I could stop it. To program the buttons, you long press for 3 seconds on, let's say, that one, or the double. Then you pull your shot, stop it where you want to stop it, and there you go, it's set. There's also a way to reset everything as well. The other cool feature is this amazing steam wand. So look at that range of motion here. That's a full 360 range of motion. It looks like it's on a ball joint. And then underneath here, y'all, this is like an enamel piece. So it's metal and it feels like it's like enamel. So that is something really cool. It's super high quality. The group head, the outside is all built metal. I've looked underneath it, and I do think the group head itself is all metal. So that is something crazy. Now, I want to give a disclosure. This actual unit, as far as I know right now, is not on the Gevi US site. This is a US model, I can tell you that right now. There's a US plug, so for my subscribers who are in Europe, I'm hoping it's going to come to you soon as well. And my subscribers throughout the rest of the world, I'm hoping it comes to you as well. Again, guys, I'm crazy excited. I've never had a company reach out to me so early to review something. So there will probably be a follow-up video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will answer those questions. Y'all come up with great questions, and it makes me think about stuff. So I really love it when y'all ask me questions. I don't know what the price point is for this. I know that Gevi does a great job. I have a Gevi all-in-one machine where I've done a video on it. I'll go ahead and put a picture of that video right up here. But that is really awesome. So that machine has a built-in grinder that's up top, and then you basically have the unit. I have a sneaky feeling that the same internals that are in that machine are in this machine, which is awesome. I really, really love that machine. The thing where that particular version, the model number is actually really close. That version doesn't have a pressure gauge, doesn't have the timer, there isn't digital input, there is volumetrics that are exact same, temperature control exactly the same, three-way solenoid with the OPV, very much the same. But what I really love is the steam wand that's over here on the right-hand side. So I'm going to go ahead. I want to show you guys a picture of the steam wand. And actually, let me go ahead and just bring the camera over. It's... you can really see a lot here because it has a mirror finish. And look up here at the top. So this warmer, metal. It's awesome. But over here, the wand itself, it has a couple different ways you can do it. Now, if you push it back all the way, you get water. And then if you push it forward, you're going to get steam. If it's on the standby mode, so let's say you're like me, you love to make an Americano, okay? If you love to make an Americano and you want to go ahead and do that, you can do it on this machine. You can use this to get hot water. I love that feature. I feel like a lot of really high-end machines don't even have that. And to me, that really matters. My wife is a big tea drinker. Sometimes I'll go to my machine. More than likely, this bad boy is going to live in my kitchen. And it's going to be perfect. Because if she wants me to make her tea or kind of like a London fog, I can because I can pull the hot water. But if you go ahead and pull that lever forward, that's going to be your steam. Right here, there is a 3-hole steam wand. And you do get an accessory right out of the box where you can go ahead and clean that. One of the other things I want to mention is that it only has non-pressurized baskets that basically come with it. You have a double and a single, and they are non-pressurized, and that's a good thing, okay? So that's a really good thing because that really tells me they care and that this is made for those who really love espresso. Not to say that if you use a dual-walled or pressurized basket, it's bad, but you're going to need a good grinder, and I've got a good grinder right here that's going to be espresso capable. So that's the one thing I'm going to tell you right now. You want to pair this with a really, really good grinder so you can get that optimal experience. So let's go ahead, let's pull our first shot. I'm going to do a couple shots with you. We are going to be using the included, basically portafilter, and then I'm going to move to the bottomless. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get our beans measured out, and we're going to be working with 18 grams of beans today. Do a single origin from Vietnam. Okay. Smell delicious. This is a fresh bag. Okay. 17.5. Perfect on the dot. Okay. With my bottomless, I will do a full 18. Okay. Let's do our RDT. I'm using my Chardor 64 millimeter flat burr grinder. Let's go ahead and get that portafilter out. Again, really love the quality of the portafilter. I'm going to go ahead and put a dosing ring right on top. Let's go ahead and do some WDT work. This is one of my favorite tools for WDT. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and hit this with my gravity distributor, and it's a norm core. Give it a little tap for love here. Make sure everything's nice and even. Love the ergonomics on this thing. Let's give it a little tamp. That is a calibrated force tamper by MH Bomber. And doesn't it look nice and pretty? I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up a little bit too. Put puck screen right up top. Nice and clean. Okay. And let's go ahead and get you in a little bit closer. Okay, we're going to be using some double glasses today. We're going to split this. Okay, so I have about 17 and a half. I'm going to shoot for about 32, 33, and around 30 seconds. Of course, you have temperature gauge, or excuse me, pressure gauge and timer. Awesome. Looking good. And it's right about a 9, so it's right where I want it to be as far as pressure. Sitting right above a 9. And I'm going to stop it right about 32, right here, 28 seconds, and about 36. And as you can hear, that three-way solenoid was in effect, so that is really awesome. Love that. Let's go ahead and grab our espresso. That looked beautiful. Let's give it a little stir, and we'll put on the refractometer for fun. Okay, got a refractometer right here by Dye Fluid. Bottom scale is a Dye Fluid scale. Top one is from 𝐿𝐴𝐵. And then you could hear that three-way solenoid going. That's really awesome. Oh, cool. Let's give it a little stir. So we are looking at 11.61 right in that espresso range. Let me go ahead and show y'all right there. 11.61. Let's give us a little taste. I like the crema. Beautiful, right? Cheers. Yeah, that's good. Really good. So this is awesome. Like, there's just no other way to say it, y'all. This is really cool. I really dig it. It's a machine that looks really well. The drip tray is all metal. And when you pull the drip tray out, it's actually metal built in, like I said, on the bottom too. So that's really awesome. So far, I am just loving this. Let's go ahead and show you the inside. Don't have any water buildup. That is really good. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the puck. There we go. Puck knocked out super clean. There's the puck right here. Ooh, nice and hot. That was a really clean knockout. Let's go ahead and clean this up just a tiny bit. And then let's pull a bottomless. Hey guys, and I did want to mention, since it's thermoblock, you definitely want to go ahead and run a shot through your new portafilter to get it nice and hot and bring it up to temp. So I'm going to go ahead and just do one shot, and I'm going to show you the volumetrics, and I'm actually going to tell you how much water comes out. And that proper, temperature control. So the first amount is about 64.8, which is actually a lot for a single shot. So you definitely, out of the box, you're going to want to play with your volumetrics for sure. Hey guys, I just want to say how important it is to have a really good grinder. I have a lot of folks who reach out to me after doing a review. Sometimes they'll reach out to me and say, hey, I'm not getting that same results in my machine and whatnot. It could really be the grinder itself. It's really important with espresso that you have really good consistency and you're able to get something fine when you need to get it fine and coarse when you need to go coarse. So that's super important. There's a lot of great options. This Chardor is amazing, but there are so many really good grinders out there. I've had the chance to do some reviews on some really good ones lately. So definitely check my list as far as things that I've reviewed. But this is an amazing grinder. I've been really loving it, and it pairs really well with this machine. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pull the manual shot. So we're going to go ahead and do it manual, and we're going to shoot for, it's 18 grams, so it's about 35 to 40 in about 30 seconds. I do have my shot mirror up here. Nice, good donut effect. I went a little bit finer. Oh, I love using a bottomless. 24 and 24 seconds, not bad. Nice, right there. Let's 34 at 35, and that was actually the single dose button, so I didn't have to stop it. It stopped it on its own. 37 in about 30 some seconds. So again, not bad at all. Let's go ahead. Let's get this shot here and let's test it a little bit. Okay. So let's go ahead and give us a little stir. Love the crema. As I get some here on my workspace. Hear that three-way solenoid. It's coming in 11.2. So 11.2, y'all. Not bad at all. Look at that, 11.2. Let's give it a little taste. Cheers, my friends. Absolutely delicious. I actually like this one better than the first. Here's my first, to give a little comparison. Yeah, I do like the second better than the first. That is delicious, y'all. And the next, let me show you guys the steam one, because this thing is really awesome. Man, that's good. All right, y'all, so it's steam one time. So I just pulled 2 shots. Let me show you how the steam works. Oh, before I do that, I'm actually going to show you the water. So like I mentioned, if you wanted to do like a long black or an Americano, something like that, you can. Actually, I will make a quick little Americano. So I'm going to go ahead and put my water, my cup right there, and I'm going to just pull this back, and it's actually going to go ahead and deliver the hot water right there. So really super easy. Very, very, very easy. And I really love that. I know that sounds silly, but it's just so cool to be able to, you know, have hot water on there, because even some of the most high-end espresso machines, I'm going to try this really quick, don't always have that feature. That's delicious as Americano, delicious. And you can hear the three-way solenoid going off there. Let's go ahead and turn it over to steam. And I'm going to be using my clear cup, and then I really love right here, it has the rubber so you don't burn yourself, of course, but I'm going to be using my clear cup because I really want you all to see how powerful this steam wand is, because it's actually quite powerful. So we go ahead and put it back over to steam, and it's going to take a little bit of time for it to bring it up to steam temperature. It is a single thermal block, so this isn't a dual thermal block system. It is a single. You're going to see it right up here, but as soon as it comes up to temp, you're going to know. So we'll go ahead and we'll wait for it to come right up to temp. Y'all, this machine's cool, right there. And it's at 0, there's a timer on it. So we go ahead and just pull this forward. I'm going to go ahead and just do a shot, or I'm going to pull it through, because if we were steaming milk, isn't that cool? When we were steaming milk, we would clear the system first. We would go ahead and put our milk underneath, and then we would pull again. Isn't that awesome? That's very, very dry. Super dry steam. Look at all that steam. Isn't that beautiful? 3-hole steam wand. I mean, this is making crazy good steam. I'm not a latte artist, but if I was, this would be a great machine for it. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is super cool. I think it looks beautiful. I really love the fact that Like I said, three-way solenoid, overpressure valve. Y'all, this thing is a really cool machine. If we go ahead and hit that one more time, it's going to go ahead and cool down that thermal block and get it ready to pull for more espresso. So the cool down process, it doesn't take long. You can see all the cool steam and it doing all its magic here. But you guys, this unit is just awesome. It's very sleek. It's very modern. It says master in life. If you are a person who wants to have something that's quality, I really do think this is a quality piece here. With the metal construction, the way it looks, you know, I definitely would recommend it. I'm so impressed with it. I don't say that lightly. I really am impressed with it. I am very, very curious to find out what the actual price it's going to be. Because right now, as of right now, I don't know when this is going to be released, what the price point is, or any of that. But knowing Gevi is a very cool company. I've seen them do a lot of good stuff. They tend to be very reasonable, very affordable. So I'm just really excited, y'all. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me below. Do not hesitate. If you're thinking something, the odds are so am I. And it gets me thinking stuff too. When you guys ask questions, I'm really here for you. Make sure you're following me on my Instagram. That's the best place to go ahead and send me a DM. I love it when y'all do that so much. And I really appreciate you. Again, if you are not subscribed and you're a coffee geek, hit that subscribe button. Because I'm telling you guys, I love doing stuff like this. And the only reason why I could do this is because of y'all. And I really appreciate you so much. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I am so thankful that Gevi sent this. I cannot wait to put it through its paces. I really have a feeling this is going to end up in my kitchen. Y'all, this thing is awesome. Super cool. Thanks so much.